We are back at the home base. This is definitely not a morning power for me, but this is a good opportunity for us all to gather together finally today and have a sip of San Pellegrino, join together and talk about where we are going, where you are going as individual students inside the program, and for me to share as many ideas as possible that can help you achieve your goals, that can help you achieve not just a number in your bank account, but a transformation in your life, right? Money is just numbers, right? It's important numbers, the numbers that are very helpful, but it's what you do with those numbers and who you become to earn those numbers that are important, right? Numbers, money is just a way to track what you've done, what you've achieved, the energy that you've put out and received back in from the world, right? From the economy. It's a measure of success. It's not success itself. So I seek to help you not only earn those numbers, get those money that like those numbers inside your bank account, but I seek to help you guys improve yourself, expand your personal capacity so you can become the man who is worth those numbers, who can by virtue of his very nature reach out in the universe and grab them and bring them to him because he has earned it, because he has deserved it, because you have done the work now. So, I'm going to be sharing a very useful quote, one that's been wildly applicable for myself and has been very helpful. And some of you guys inside of the Legion specifically are executing on this principle already, maybe without even knowing this quote. But this is a valuable one, and I'm going to encourage each of you to leverage this principle to the max. That's the thing. A lot of you guys might learn these ideas or hear these frames or cool little principles that you can use to be successful, but very few people actively figure out how they can get the most out of that principle, right? Once you understand one of these mathematical principles to success, one of these principles to how the universe works, it's in your best interest to make the most use of it possible. So keep that in mind as I share this short but simple idea. There's a quote, I've heard it quoted a million times. It's by some old business guy. I don't know who said it originally. And I don't really have the time to look it up right now. But there's a quote that says, "That which is measured improves. That which is measured and reported improves exponentially." So that which is measured improves, and that which is measured and reported improves exponentially. Now, specifically, this is like an administration of business thing. Like if you record revenue, like if you make a note or keep track of your revenue as a copywriter or as a business or whatever, over time, like chances are just because you're paying attention to it, it'll probably increase, right? You'll improve that metric. However, if you report that metric to a third party, for some reason, because you have that external accountability, your improvement is significantly higher than if you're just measuring it by yourself, right? I've seen this principle apply time and time again across almost every single facet of my life, right? If I keep an active eye on and like make note of in like a spreadsheet or a piece of paper or something, the number of push-ups I do every day, over time, I just magically do more push-ups every day than I did the day before because I'm paying attention to the number, and some part of me inside my mind doesn't want that number to be less today than it was yesterday. I want to make it more, I want to do more today than I did yesterday. However, if I make that public, if I get together with a group of friends and say, "Hey, we're all going to post in here the time we wake up and the number of push-ups we do each day," for example, for some reason, your ability to increase your output in those metrics skyrockets. Every single time I've applied it in my life, it has helped me achieve the next level of success. Now, a lot of you guys are participating in the Legion competition right now where you're trying to get as many attended sales calls as possible in this month, right? You guys are doing great. The wins have been fantastic. It's been fun to watch you guys work together. However, it is interesting. There are a few legions who are taking this idea of measuring and reporting, and they're running with it. And it's actually, I can see it starting to help them. They're able to move forward maybe a little faster than if they didn't have the structures in place. It's in your best interest to find out what factors contribute to your like your dream outcome, to the success that you want, and then find a way to measure those indicators and report those indicators to your fellow teammates, right? If you're inside of the Legion, you're working on the competition. If you do so, and it's scary, it's very scary to measure and then share publicly what you're doing, because you might be embarrassed by what you've done, right? Maybe you don't feel like you've done as much as you'd like. You have two options if that's the case. You can either stay in anonymity, keep it quiet, not share what you've been doing, what you're doing, what your current problem is, and probably never end up improving because you're too scared. You'll just stay where you are and just kind of, there'll be no real desire to improve. That's if you don't share. However, if you decide to measure and then report these things publicly with your Legion, yes, it will be scary at first, but I promise you your results will exceed your current output by like a factor of 10 within a week or two. I guarantee you, if you are brave enough to daily share the things you are doing to become successful, those factors that you are measuring that are going to lead to your overall success, if you share them and get feedback with them, I guarantee you your output will increase. If you're seeking to make more money and you haven't yet, and you're not doing this principle, you need to start applying it now, today. Within your Legion, you guys should think about the best way to share the indicators, these measurements, these things that you're measuring that are going to lead to your eventual success. And then find ways to shore up the weaknesses. Obviously, if you're sharing something and you realize that you're way below average, seek the help of your friends. Get some help. Address the issue and fix it, right? You have now a new opportunity to fix the problem instead of having the problem exist under the secrecy, under the cover of darkness, and never getting fixed and just causing problems for you and your teammates moving forward. So share, report what you're doing, measure what you're doing daily, and watch how it improves over time. That's key. There was another angle to this I really wanted to share. Yeah, if you are in the boot camp, you have different indicators that you can share with your fellow students. You guys are all doing more push-ups now than you've probably done in your life. If you share that number publicly with, like, you just throw it off every day. Hey, whatever stage chat you're in, hey, did 58 today. Beat my score yesterday at 54, right? And you share it, I guarantee you that output will increase. Also, if you publicly share your progress throughout the program and share the work that you're doing, I guarantee you that the feeling of accountability that will come as a result of doing that will help you move through the program faster and more efficiently and learn better than if you just do it in silence and do it in isolation. Operating in isolation, operating behind the scenes, operating in the shadows is one of the fastest ways to stay stagnant, right? If you want to improve, if you want to become as successful as you possibly can, as quickly as you possibly can, it is in your best interest to overcome the fear of being in the public light and embrace it. Share your stuff publicly, experience the criticism, take it, use it, build on it, move forward. Hold yourself to a higher standard within a group of people, right? That's half the reason you guys are here, right? If it was just lessons, then this would be worth significantly less to you, right? If it was just my recorded voice and you could read the lesson and say, oh, that's cool, sure, that'd be great. Some of you would be successful. However, the community side of this program is what makes you successful. It's the ability to work with other people, be accountable with other people, gain insight from other people, have your plans critiqued by other people, have your writing critiqued by other people, gain the new and the adapted lessons as they continue to come out from me and from other people within the program, for myself and the stuff I instruct the apprentices to do. It's the community side of it that helps you actually act on the lessons inside of the boot camp. It's what helps you actually act on the principles I teach, right? Lean into it. And a big part of that is measuring key important factors in your life and then reporting those to people you care about, so you have the power of accountability, so those things can improve exponentially. Because who has time to improve linearly? We don't have time for that. We have got to get you guys going faster toward that financial freedom so you can live the life that you've always wanted to. There's no more time to waste. Let's move forward. Let's do some exciting things. This has been a good call. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow at our normal time. As far as I can tell, tomorrow is not a travel day. Tomorrow is a normal work day, and you guys will have your normal morning power up call with me tomorrow. Use this lesson. Go back to your Legion. Talk about how to work this within your Legion. If you're in the boot camp, go figure out ways to apply this inside of the boot camp so that you guys can progress as quickly as possible. It's been a good call. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.